What is up, guys? I am RTGXD. This is Gears of War 3 again, and you're going to be seeing a lot of this because it's Gears of War 3 and it's beautiful. So, I want to know, how's everyone liking the game? It's been a full week, I think. Yeah, today it's a full week on the 27th. I want to know, how is everyone doing today with the game of Gears of War 3? Do you love it? Do you hate it? And I know I'm going to hear a bunch of Sawed Off and Retro Lancer rage, so whatever, just say it if you gotta get it out. I personally am loving the game. It's very good. Cliffy B and his team did an amazing job making this one. It feels just like the Gears of War game should be. That's to say that Gears of War 1 was my favorite Gears of War until this one. Honestly, I think I'm starting to like this one more than Gears of War 1 because it's starting to feel more like I can't really explain. It's a different game. That's the only way I could say it. So, just write in the comment. I want to see what you guys think about the game. And I need to talk about something big. It's people like me that used to play Gears of War 1 and now are playing Gears of War 3. I guarantee most of us are the ones complaining about the Sawed Off. The Gears of War 1 players are the majority of the people complaining about the Sawed Off. That is my biggest thing. And I guarantee it's how you're playing. Most of us people are playing the wrong way. This isn't Gears of War 1 anymore. We can't rush in and expect the best out of our shotgun. If the other person has a Sawed Off shotgun and they're highly competent, they're going to kill you. It's that simple. You can look it up on YouTube. There's a bunch of comparison guides that people did. And the Sawed Off has some ridiculous shooting capabilities. So as long as the other person knows pretty much how to pull the right trigger, then you're pretty much dead. Which leads me to say, Gears of War 3 is a new game. You have to play it completely freaking different. Like, for one, there's no more just blatantly rushing into some kid, because there's so many different outcomes that can come from that. They could simply just pop over the cover, Lancer you, and kill you because you're gonna be too slow. But that's a Gears of War 2 thing. Like I said, I believe Gears of War 1 players are the biggest complainers out of all of them. I know that because me and my friends are all Gears of War 1 players, and we complain a lot. So, rushing directly in this game will never work again. Okay, I'm doing this from a standard standpoint, someone who actually knows what they're doing. I'm not saying from a pro standpoint or a kid who just picked up the game standpoint. I'm talking about if some guy has been playing Gears of War for maybe 2 years, maybe 1 year, and he knows what he's doing. Don't say, oh, well, I run up on kids all day. Well, it's probably because you run straight into fucking noobs or something. I don't know. So, rushing now is never going to work again, ever. Unless I consider rushing, like, say they're on a piece of cover and there's nothing between you and them and you just run straight at them. That's what I consider rushing. Now there's tactically rushing where you run out of bunker and take cover, then you go to the next cover, and then you eventually get to the person. But just straight out rushing will never work again. And that used to be the Gears of War 1, like, that's what you did in Gears of War 1. You just rushed as hard as you could to get as many kills as you could. Now it's a lot more of a tactical game, especially with the Sawed Off and the Retro Lancer, which are pretty much the get-off-me guns, I'd like to call them. Like, if you get near a kid running Retro and Sawed Off, he will probably kill you. 9 out of 10 times. Like I said, as long as they're a competent player, they will kill you. But you'll probably run into a lot of people that just still run the Retro Lancer as a shotgun. And honestly, that is still frustrating to me. Even though I understand they tried to fix it, but there's nothing they can do about it. You just kind of gotta live with it. Other than that, I don't really get annoyed by the Sawed Off shotgun, because here's the pro tip, guys. You see a Sawed Off shotgun? Back up, and you win. Just an FYI. Hopefully you guys noticed that by now after a whole week of playing the game. Oh, sorry, I just woke up, so I'm kind of like, you know, wake up voice, and I do these in the morning because it's the only time that I have to do them. Yeah. So, the new game, Gears of War 3, is more of a, I wouldn't say campy style, but it's kind of campy. I wouldn't say 100% campy. there are maps that they made, such as Overpass and Trenches. They really kind of emphasized camping on those maps, which I don't really appreciate. I mean, but I guess it's okay, because it's kind of fun to actually play Overpass and control top and not have to worry about anything. I don't think Cliffy was going for the complete camping game, but there are some maps where I can tell that it is a big deal to be camping on. I like I said, it's not much of a camping game, but it's a tactical game, I'll say. You have to sit back and move when you can and kill the stupid people that try to rush you. That's essentially the gist of the game that I got. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That's it, that's all. See you later.